Aikido? Nah. How often are you jerking off? Aikido mind trick. Just defeated. If you live with a woman, you're going to catch her taking a shit. Is that the life you want to live? I remember how pure the world used to be. Now, you guys are young. You're not going to remember this. But I'm going to tell you a story. Britney Spears got a boob job. There's a reason Marcel's in my house. You think I like him? You think I like Marcel? No. You got to have an in the mix. Otherwise, it's fucking wacko, Nazi. My son would beat the out of your son. Choose your best kid, pussy-hole. Choose your best kid, you fucking punk. Get your best Pokemon. My son will beat your son to a fucking pulp. Shut the fuck up.
Well, guys, here the fuck we go again. We are back with one of the biggest goobers on the internet, and a man who just refuses to quit and is doing anything and everything to try to maintain some assortment of clout. The one and only Andrew Tate. And you see, little old Andrew here has really just been on some downright bullshit lately. And I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's because the boxing match has just destroyed his ego to such an extent that he's just losing his mind and can't cope with it, or if he's just actually that desperate to where he's saying and doing anything to try to get people to look at him. But over the course of the past week or two, we have been just watching this goober continue to get more outrageous and more ridiculous as he continues to post his little emergency meetings, which are basically meetings that he holds for what he calls his war room, which in reality are just a couple of dumb fucks who are stupid enough to pay him. And originally, these little emergency meetings used to be basically him trying to teach them how to beat the Matrix and trying to teach them lessons about life. But that whole little dynamic has really changed up ever since he just started taking multiple L's in a row and having his ego destroyed. And it has now just turned into him going on multiple random ass rants while saying and doing anything, and has just pretty much become a straight up shit show. And this trend has just continued to go on since our last video, because Tate here has uploaded 3 more brand new little emergency meetings, and they are even more ridiculous than the last ones. So we are just going to jump straight into this dumpster fire and look at a couple of the little sporadic rants that he likes to go on. And in pretty much all of these new uploads, he has basically started off by just glazing the ever-living shit out of himself and ensuring that the audience understands how cool he is before getting into anything else. And it's just led to him doing multiple rants like these right here, just pretty much right off the bat.
London, Switzerland, Romania, doesn't make a difference. Anywhere you go, people know your name. Bangkok, Mr. Tate, would you like to come and sit down? The meal's on us. Would you like the VIP room? Because you get really famous and you have beautiful children and lots of money. You've achieved basically everything. And when you've achieved basically everything, normally you're considered one of those lucky guys. But I'm also considered something else. I'm considered a bastion of knowledge. People are like, not only has he achieved everything, not only does he have everything, but he knows everything. All I ever do is give everybody good advice. My advice has always been flawless. Everything I tell people to do is good for them. I'm a positive influence, which is why the Matrix hates me. They're jealous that I'm tall and strong and sexy with a long schlong. That's it. That's why they can't stop talking about me all the time, because of the length of my schlong. The length of my schlong ensures that my enemies talk about me all the time, because they're very jealous. And every time I see any of them say anything about me, I'm like, it's because I'm sexy and rich. I run the largest online educational platform on the planet. I have 7 criminal cases in 7 different countries. I have been to 19 countries so far this year, and I need to be traveling a minimum 3 weeks per month. I train every single day. I have 6 baby mamas with double-digit children. I have double-digit houses to look after. I have 100 cars to look after. Like, how am I getting all this done?
And you see, this part of his little videos is about the only thing that ends up making sense. Because after this, it basically just turns into a fucking fever dream every time, and this guy just ends up going all over the damn place. And starts jumping from subject to subject, and usually just going on rants where he's either targeting women or just targeting black people. And I really don't know how we end up getting to these places. I don't know if this is just where his brain goes, where he is just immediately trying to rage bait for views, or what the fuck is going on. But we'll get to subjects like these right here, where he just starts randomly yapping about how black people apparently never end up taking their own life, and how it's only a white person thing. And his reasoning is simply just because black people like to chill and don't care about anything. And he then uses that to go on some little tirade about how that's their biggest issue, and just starts yapping about Africa and ends up all over the damn place. And like I said, it just comes completely out of left field. Like, I don't know what the fuck, how we even get to this, but we always end up just going on some random little path after he gets done sucking his own cock.
Black people just don't really commit suicide. A white guy will go, I've lost my car, I've lost my job, I'm going to lose the house, my woman's going to leave me, I'm lonely, my kids hate me, I'm going to kill myself. A black guy will go, I lost my car, man, lost my house, man, lost my job, man, woman ain't talking to me no more, man, them damn kids ain't here no more, man. Shit, I'ma chill. Shit, now I ain't got no woman or no kids or no goddamn job, I'm just going to chill. Shit. Which is why their society is a dump, because they don't build anything. And they don't have any systems or organization or hospitals or roads or railroads. What do you need a railroad for? We should build a railroad, says the white man, so that people can ride on the train. The black guy says, shit, I'ma just chill. They got flip-flops on, they're strolling through Africa, no food. Hey, it is a sunny day today. Ah, bless thee, Lord. Ah.
And yeah, as you can tell, he even hits you with the little reenactment there as he's bouncing up and down in his seat. Kinda like he was just bouncing up and down on his own dick as he was just trying to glaze himself a few minutes ago. Talking about a man taking a stroll through Africa. And I don't know why this was necessary. Like I said, I don't know where it came from, what the point of it was. But this has just become the theme of his emergency meetings, where instead of teaching his little glazers anything, he's just doing this shit. And then after doing shit like that, he randomly ends up just throwing shots out at women and they just catch a stray for no reason, before he then bounces back and starts talking some more wild ass shit, where he went on this little rant here about how people were probably happier back during slavery and back in the field, and I still don't understand why.
Women can't drive, they can't park, everything they say is retarded, they don't think. Sorry. Same with blacks. You see him, you know he's going to try and rob you or say some other ignorant shit about slavery. Like, who gives a f about slavery? Who cares? You were probably happier back then. You know? You didn't have to do the tax returns. You could just f around in the field, sing songs. That's all you guys like doing anyway, singing songs and shit and dancing. All you guys want to do, if you've seen Africa lately, is one big party. All you want to do is bang a drum and jump up and down. You could have done that in the fucking cotton fields.
And yeah, as you can tell, we are just throwing anything and everything at the wall at this point. And it seems that he has fully embraced the idea that he is now a lolcow, and he's just taking it to the max and doing whatever he can to maintain that identity and push it further. And it's kind of not where the ridiculous shit ends, because after doing all of this shit where he's just bashing these two random groups of people, he's also going on random little tangents about different little activities that I think just ended up catching his eye. And one of the main ones in which he spent an abnormal amount of time talking about, and which really pissed him off for some reason, of course, had to do with rap, and had to do with rap beef. And for some reason, this really caught good old Tate's eye, and he just started divulging into a little rant about how he wants to learn more about it, and starts rapping during the middle of it, or at least trying to rap. In reality, he was just trying to say words that rhymed, and it was all just stupid as shit.
I've decided to dedicate the next 6 months of my life learning about rap beef. Did you know that one rapper on one of his songs, I think it was the 8th song of his mixtape that never got released and no one ever listened to, he said, "Hey, I see you in that hat. You're looking kind of thin, although you used to be fat." And that might have been a diss for the other rapper who wore a hat in 2013. They release a song and they say, I know a guy who I don't really like. And a fat bitch. She needs to go on a hike. Sorry, I had to think of that. And the point I'm making is they don't even say the person's name. They don't say, yo, who's a rapper? Who's a rapper nowadays? I don't know. Coolio, you suck. They don't say, yo, Coolio, you suck. They say something about Coolio that might be about him and isn't kind of really about him, and it rhymes a bit. Am I supposed to know this? I mean, my dad was black. Am I supposed to know what's going on? Have I lost my black card? You know? I mean, I'd love for someone to surmise it for me and just explain it all really succinctly, compendiously. Just give me the overview, you know, because I don't think I have time for all this, but I feel like I might be losing my black card. So I was like, shit. So I cheated on my girl, still felt fine. Didn't care about that. Checked, still got a bunch of baby mamas, yeah. Diamond chains when I'm out of the house, yeah. Indictments, criminal cases, yeah. So maybe I am still black, but I just don't know much about these rap fucking, I don't know anything about it. The only musical artist I'm interested in following is Britney Spears. I'd choose Britney Spears any day of the week. Any day of the week. And I'd just sit there and try and say shit that makes her more crazy. Like, hey, Britney, you know, yeah, the angels. It's the angels that gave you the strength to fight against the people who tried to betray you. An angel spoke to me in my dream once, and they kept saying, Britney, Britney. And she'd be sitting there like, yeah, I saw an angel. I saw an angel. Like dancing with the knives at the dinner table.
And I'm telling you, man, the shit is just like the ramblings of the random crackhead on the corner, where I don't even know where the fuck we've gotten to at this point. We started off with him talking about how he wanted to research rap beef and try to understand it, to him then trying to do his own little rapping, to him then just glazing the shit out of Britney Spears, where he's talking about how he wants to have dinner with her and he wants to continue to make her more crazy so she can dance with the knives, and how we even got to Britney Spears in the first place, I don't even know. I don't know if he thinks she's hot and he wants to fuck her or what's going on with this, but we somehow got there when we were talking about rap beefs. And it's just all over the damn place, and I can't believe that goobers are paying him money for this type of shit. Like, they are actively donating to him while this is happening too, and it's not like little donations, it's $50+, and the text in the donations they actually send are just randomly glazing him, where they're acting as if he's teaching them some insane, incredible shit. Like, some of them are crediting him to changing their lives through these meetings and through all of his little war room activities. But after then glazing Britney Spears for no reason, he then got back on the topic of rap, where he announced that he was going to be doing rap, and it was just more ridiculous bullshit.
I'm going to launch my rap career. I'm going to come and clap back at these niggas who think that they can rhyme and bring the heat to my city. That's my plan. Because one of them said that, hey, that podcaster who lives over there, the nigger's bald, he's got no hair, but he has more money than me, and that ain't fair. And finally, I'm going to clap back because now I care.
And during the middle of all of these little random tirades that he seems to be constantly going on for absolutely no reason, he's also had this trend to where he's shit-talking one of the members on his team for losing an Uno. And this is a thing that is just constantly reoccurring, and that he's done in every one of these emergency meetings where they're just getting more and more intense as he goes. And it's just another random little goofy thing that he decides to throw in there.
Marcella Uno again. But you've already beaten him 10,000 times. He's never beaten you, and he never fucking will, because he's black. Then you need a place you can all sit down and talk about money. That's your war room. And then you need Uno, because Marcel's a bitch. He's a fucking bitch. His whole family hates him. His children managed to get my phone number and message me saying, fuck my dad. I hate my dad. Ever since you beat him at Uno, we don't look at him the same. I want a new dad. him. I want someone else. Give me another black guy. I'm like, I know they all look the same, but you can't just replace your dad because he lost to Uno. Him. He's not my dad anymore.
And keep in mind, they are all the more ridiculous when you consider that he's doing it right in the middle of his little tirade and rants about just black people and women. Because even that one you just watched was happening right in the middle of this rant here, where he was trying to make the argument that you shouldn't be living with any woman and you shouldn't be living with your wife. And he just gives a variety of goofy ass, dumbass reasoning.
If you live with a woman, you're going to catch her taking a shit. Is that the life you want to live? Is that the person you want to be? Not me. I've never seen any of my women without makeup. Ever. Ever. You're sitting around with some fucking girl who looks good on Instagram. She'll do all her makeup and do all these stories and look amazing on Instagram for other men. And you're sitting around while she's in a t-shirt eating pretzels. Looking like a fucking slob. And you're like, and then they put those memes up. They put those fucking videos up. Even when you look like a slob, your boyfriend still wants to fuck you. Have you seen those where she's like walking around in a t-shirt and the guy's like creeping on her? Yeah, because he's desperate. He's desperate. In Afghanistan, they fuck pigs or donkeys. It's all they can get. And you're the house pig. And his willy's hard. So he goes up to the house pig without makeup. Hi, babe. It's been a while since we've done it. I've got a headache. What the fuck is this? Kill yourself. And when they never say yes because women can't make money. When they go, well, what am I supposed to do? Go home to your parents and tell them you got a big mouth, I guess. Go home and say, Dad, I lost the millionaire because I was nagging. And watch your father look at you like, the fuck? Are you stupid? Why were you nagging? He had another girlfriend. Duh. He's a millionaire. Women, hi, guys, hello, ho. Only brokies are with one woman. Only broke people, wake up. Your kids look at you like the fucking pussy you are. So they don't respect you. When a son goes over to Batman's house and dad, Batman, is with 10 other fucking Batman-esque niggas, and he starts saying train, the son is like, yes, sir. You gotta get your shit straight. You can't be living with a fucking chick one-on-one with this fucking crap.
And yeah, as you can tell, it was just another little tirade that was completely all over the place, where he was mad about women pooping, and then he was mad that if you bring your son and you're living with a woman, then he's not gonna train right compared to if you're living with a bunch of men, and how only brokies have one woman. And it was just all over the place and kind of just pathetic, because we're just looking at this man fully accepting his identity as a lolcow now and living it up to the downright fullest. But with that said, that's enough of this goober for one day. So if you enjoyed, please drop the sub and the like and join the Saints Mafia, where we are flaming all of these downright clowns. And I'm out, watching Andrew Tate continue to look like a fool. In peace.
Revuelto today. I was filming myself driving. The clip is on Twitter, I believe. If not, it will be soon. It's me driving. Police stopped me. Why are you on your phone? It's like I was filming. Why you film? Because my Lamborghini wheel looks fucking sick next to my Diamond Patek. You're officer. Because my Lamborghini wheel looks amazing coupled with my Diamond Patek, officer. You're not allowed to film. Or what? I'll give you a fine. I'm in a Lamborghini with a Diamond Patek. Do you think money is a problem for me? You're going to give me a fine. Do you think money is an issue for me? Officer. I mean, if you want to make me pay 400 euro, fine. Just write the ticket quickly because my time's worth more than the money.